Nick and Josh face off against three common misconceptions about work-life balance. For those who don't know, work-life balance is managing conflict between the demands of work and personal life on one's time and energy. The first misconception is that work-life balance is only for parents. The second misconception is that work-life balance is the problem of the individual, not the organization. The last misconception is technology is the answer to solving all work-life balance problems. Who are the myth crushers? Nick and Josh. Between them, they have a degree in business and engineering. Combined, they have 10 years of work experience and 47 years experience living. They don't just tell misconceptions, they put them to the test.
When thinking about an employee's work-life balance, chances are parents are the first group that can come to a manager's mind.
For most people, that might seem most logical, because parents have a lot to balance, and they do make up a large part of the workforce.
There's more to it than that. Our research has shown us that this is important to employees across all demographics, not just parents.
Let's take a look at some people who usually claim to have issues in their work-life balance.
So this seems to be a pretty important issue to a lot of people, huh?
Yes. In fact, in a study done by the Society of Human Resource Management, for workers under the age of 35, a good work-life balance was the most often cited component of job satisfaction.
This misconception doesn't stand a chance.
So obviously work-life balance is an important issue to the majority of the workforce, but it's only the problems of the employees, right?
Well, that brings us to our second misconception.
To this I say a balanced employee is a productive employee.
Well, it's clear the organization should care, but what can they do?
There are many things they can do. Three things come to mind. First, there are flexible schedules.
We promote work-life balance by allowing flexible schedules with our employees. As long as the employees work their 40 hours within the given work week, we are more than happy to work around school and personal schedules.
Children can also add to the stress of work-life balance. And that is a second way in which organizations can help their employees, by offering child care assistance.
I imagine this would take a huge weight off an employee's shoulders. So they have help with child care, flexible hours, but man, getting to the office every day can be a drag.
But that's the third way that employers can help their employees, by offering means of telecommuting, even if just on a part-time basis.
So there really is a lot an organization can do for their employees.
Speaking of telecommunication, that brings us to our third misconception.
Many employees and the organizations they work for feel that telecommuting, which is working remotely, most often from one's home, can improve their work-life balance.
There have also been a lot of advancements in technology over recent years, all of which help to make one's work much easier.
Let's see if this is true. Wow, technology really does seem to make things worse.
Well, that's not necessarily true. Developments in technology have allowed employees to have more flexible schedules, and even allow them to telecommute.
For some people that telecommute, their work-life balance is not very good because the boundaries between their personal life and their work life are hazy at best.
For others, with clear boundaries and strong time management skills, the benefits of strong telecommuting are very clear.
You mentioned that you telecommute. How do you feel this has had an effect on your work-life balance?
There's definitely pros and cons. So from me being able to telecommute, I can work in my pajamas. I can drop off my kids in the morning, come back and work, or I can get up and work at 5 o'clock in the morning until 7, then take the kids off to school. When they go to bed, get back on and do some work. Obviously, my day is a little bit more structured where I have conference calls and things like that, so I have to make myself flexible. But because of the telecommuting, where there are pros, the drawbacks is I never leave work. I'm always at work. So whenever demands are there, I mean, I'm working at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm working on weekends, whatever's needed to get the job done, you don't have that clock that you can punch in and punch out of. But you definitely are held accountable. So pros and cons, but I would have to say the pros outweigh the cons.
Okay.
So Josh, what do you think about this misconception?
Well, Nick, I think it's pretty much crushed.
I agree, but not totally, because we have seen some of the benefits that technology provides us.
Looks like we've accomplished another successful escapade of the Myth Crushers. On this episode, we've crushed 3 myths. Myth number 1, work-life balance is only for parents. Number 2, work-life balance is not the organization's problem. And myth number 3, work-life balance is a problem technology will solve. Yeah.